Well, now, we've been doing something about the suffragettes, and I'd like you to tell me some of the ways in which they tried to draw attention to their demands. Who can suggest some of these ways?
Well, whether Form 3 contains any future masterminds remains to be seen, but at least they have a fine example to follow. I suppose the suffragettes was a suitable topic for discussion for the woman who won Mastermind in the year when 3 of the 4 finalists were women. But as her class puzzles over the protests of the Pankhursts, how does this apparent expert on everything feel to be Mastermind?
Being Mastermind, it feels very exciting, but I don't feel very clever about it, because I don't think you need to be clever to win. I think you need perhaps a good memory and a good ration of luck on the day.
What's it like sitting in that chair? It looks terribly intimidating.
I suppose I must admit to being a bit nervous, but it's not nearly so intimidating as it looks on the programme when you see it at home on the television.
Now, you've obviously sat at home and watched yourself. What's it like watching yourself doing it?
Very strange. I didn't really want to watch, but some friends persuaded me that I should. I couldn't really believe that it was me.
Now, there were 3 women in this year's final. You obviously, as a teacher, know a lot about boys and girls and relative intelligences. Are women cleverer than men, do you think?
No, I don't think so. I just think that's just chance from the way it worked out in this year's competition.
So definitely not superiority of females?
No, I don't really honestly think so. I'd like to say yes, but I don't really think so.
Now, coming back to school, it must be a little bit of an anticlimax, really, after all that excitement. But what do you think's been the reaction of the children?
I think that they've been quite amused to see someone they know on the programme, and I thought they'd pull my leg a lot about it, but they haven't really, except the occasional comment like, I've started so I'll finish.
Well, it was quite a shock because I didn't expect that she was that clever.
I knew she was intelligent, but not that whiny. Well, it's great because she comes back in a good mood for the contest.
She's a really nice person and I'm really proud of her.
Well, that's brilliant because we get to be on telly.
Well, it's a brave deputy head who pits herself against her pupils, but they'd prepared for a special edition of the Woolston Comprehensive Mastermind, introduced by Magnus Murrison. Your name, please?
Margaret Harris.
You have 6 questions on general knowledge, starting now.
Who's the oldest English League football club?
Notts County.
Correct.
What is the common name for the solitary bee?
Bumblebee.
Correct.
How many brothers has Michael Jackson got?
4?
No, 5. Jermaine Jackson wasn't in the Jackson 5.
In the brass band, what is the function of a sousaphone player?
To give the tune to the other players.
Correct.
What is the wheel arrangement of a consolidation steam locomotive?
280.
Correct.
What's a tunnel through a mountain called?
Pass.